Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today I'm going to be continuing the Pisces marathon for you guys. These readings are all timeless, and they're good for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Before we start, I would love for you to click on that subscribe button. I would love to have you here for future readings if you resonate with the energy and the space. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Katie. I do the cards reading the cards upright. I curse a lot and I have pets occasionally crash the readings. Okay, so if you don't like any of those things, maybe this is not the right place. And if you like cats and if you like dogs and if you like authenticity, then this is the right place for you. Alrighty, so this reading is going to be a reading about stalkers. So who is stalking you, Pisces? Sometimes Pisces attract a lot of attention from good people, from people who want to work with Pisces, from people who admire Pisces, people who have crushes on Pisces, who are in love with Pisces. But sometimes Pisces also attracts energy of people who are jealous or angry or kind of hateful. And that's why we do these readings. We want to see exactly what is going on, who is around, and if you can identify them, that's a great way for you to be careful with, how much information you disclose or, you know. All right. Universe, please tell us the number of relevant people that we need to go into. Really? Damn. Okay. 6. That's a lot. Okay. So I guess this one is going to be a little bit of a longer reading. I'm getting the number 6. Six people that we need to go into. So let's begin setting up this whole thing. Person number 1. And let's pull 4 clarifiers for person number 1. This might take a while, you guys. It's like doing 6 mini readings, I guess. So in the meantime, I'm gonna remind you about our Valentine's offers. Check out the Shamanic Journey series that is below, a journey to self-love through animal spirit guides. If you would like to work on your relationship with yourself this particular Valentine's. Also, we've got our cute little Valentine's mugs. You can check them out as well. Alright, so we have person number 1 here. We have person number 2. Now we're going into person number 3. So I'm getting 5 cards per person. Should be enough. Person number 4. Person number 5. And person number 6. You're very magnetic at this time, Pisces. I feel like your energy is very loud. Not that you're loud on like social media, it's not necessarily that. Some of you guys could be posting a lot and stuff, and that obviously catches some attention, but I feel like it's more like your energy that's very loud and touching kind of like everyone you know on a very unconscious level, so they kind of feel you, and you're in their thoughts without any particular reason in general. Now let's go into these specific people and see what they're doing, what they're thinking, and why they're focusing on you. All right, so this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person. This person may feel like you're avoiding them. Maybe they feel like they should avoid you before you avoid them, or that they need to sort of like reject you before you reject them. They feel kind of shy in their connection to you. They feel kind of anxious. They want a new beginning in the physical with you. I am getting that it has to do with, sort of like love, intuition, maybe, sexuality. Like they want this new beginning. But they're a little bit afraid that you may run away, it seems. Like it may be too much for you. Or they're afraid that this connection might be too much for them. This person is definitely conflicted here. They feel afraid that, maybe you guys have sort of like established a new dynamic or something like that. Like, hey, let's start dating, or hey, let's be friends, or hey, whatever. Maybe you guys have established some kind of like dynamic, and they're afraid that this dynamic could ruin everything from this point on. So let's say that you guys are friends and you decide to start dating. They're afraid that that might ruin the whole thing. Or it could be the other way around, that you're dating and you choose to be friends instead, and they feel like that's really not going to happen, like it's going to get sort of ruined or something. Take it as it resonates. It's going to be different for everybody. They are feeling like they need to distance themselves emotionally before you hurt them. So that's person number one. Could very well be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. But it's a very intuitive, emotional person. Someone who has a lot of magic. Someone who has spiritual knowledge, whether it's because they have like actually studied or because they just have it, Could very well be another Pisces. Now, moving on to the second person here. Well, this is definitely a more abundant energy. Someone here sees you as their wish fulfillment, Pisces. They see you as someone who's very prosperous, someone who's very fertile. They see you as this Empress energy. As someone who can basically who touches anything, and that whatever you touch turns into gold, kind of like the Midas touch. They see you as someone who is very beautiful, very natural, very earthy, someone who deserves the world. I feel like they have a good, positive perspective of you. I feel like they look at you and they say, well, the better Pisces has it, the better I have it. So this could be someone who's dependent on you financially or in some way. They may say, I should support Pisces because the happier they are, the happier I am. The wealthier they are, the wealthier I am. So this could also be sort of like a partner, like a romantic partner. I'm hearing to say, happy wife, happy life kind of thing. It doesn't have to be about a woman, but you know what I mean. It's like they want to see you happy, they want to see you succeed. Because ultimately that makes them happy and that makes them feel like they are succeeding. 10 of Cups. This is a very harmonious union here. Whatever dynamic it may be, these could be two friends. This could be people that work together. 9 of Pentacles is a very abundant energy as well. A luxurious lifestyle. Things moving on very peacefully, very harmoniously. They are thinking about certain things, though. They are considering two options. Someone here may be considering, like, should I work with Pisces or should I not? Should I work with Pisces or should I not? They may be afraid of certain aspects of it. For example, let's say that you are going to start working Pisces with a friend and they don't know if the friendship, could be altered. Kind of similar to the first bundle of cards here. So these two people, whoever they are, they really value you, Pisces. I feel like they value the connection that they have with you as it is, and that it would be really fun. That's what they're thinking. Like, it would be really fun to take it higher, to change the dynamic, to make it even better. But they're afraid that by attempting that, the dynamic that you already have, which they think is great, could be affected. So these two first persons, they seem to really appreciate you, Pisces, honestly. Alright, so now we have another person here. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, this person has more of a karmic vibe. This person can be conflicting. I'm getting a female energy for sure. This is someone who tests you, Pisces. This is someone who does not put things easy for you. Could be sort of, as I mentioned, like a karmic connection, that you have your good moments, you have your bad moments, and this person is definitely someone that's in your life to teach you things, to make you go through conflict, friction, all sorts of like challenging scenarios. But we have the star here, so it seems like this person brings in very important lessons that you, Pisces, need in order to get to your divine wish fulfillment. So you could be right now being observed by someone who has a very karmic connection to you. So this person sees you, they see you shining like a star. They see your destiny unfolding. And they feel all sorts of ways about it. It's like those people who you have this very complex connection. Like, you really love them, but they really irk you. And they can be like lovers and then friends, and then you love them and you hate them, and they are the best thing that has ever happened, and then they betray you, and then they are the best thing that ever happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those really charged connections that don't seem to go anywhere. Like, they don't leave your life, but they don't go anywhere either, you know what I mean? They don't materialize into anything steady, grounded, calming. No, it's just like fireworks that teach you things. If that makes sense. So this person seems to be observing you, and they are observing how you have developed, how your destiny has developed. And I feel like they're kind of fuming, honestly. Like, look at these two cards. There's so much fire in here. Even though this is the Queen of Swords, this should be more of an air card. But look at this. It's like they see you and there's like rage or anger or something. We see the little eyes here. And she's kind of covered in blood somehow. What I get with these cards is rage, anger, jealousy. Someone's fuming. And you know what's interesting in this card is that the Queen of Swords stabbed someone with this sword. It's full of blood, and she's full of blood. So this could have been someone who did you wrong in the past. They tried to stop you. They tried to hurt you. They stabbed you. They wounded you. It's like they have your blood in their hands. But then they see you, in your wish fulfillment. They see you living your divine life purpose, and it's just enraging to them. It's like they couldn't stop you. I'm getting a feminine energy here. not a feminine energy. I'm getting a woman, specifically a woman. Then we've got person number 4. This is someone that feels like you left them behind, Pisces. This is someone who you were very connected to at some point. We have the Sun and the Six of Wands. They saw you succeed. They witness your rise into success. Victory, happiness, abundance, health. And for some reason, that really hurt them. Maybe you left them behind. Or maybe they felt that way, even if it wasn't your intention. 5 of Pentacles. They felt betrayed, abandoned. They felt rejected, like they were not good enough. They felt really hurt. They felt like you sort of became all that. But I don't think that's exactly what happened. I think that you rose, yeah, definitely, into your success and your victory. But I think that you wanted to take them with you and enjoy life with them. But it sort of like touched a nerve within them, in which they started saying, like, I'm not good enough for Pisces. I am not good enough. Look at them succeed. I am no one to them. I am so unworthy. They're going to leave me. Blah, 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 blah. And they manifested their own fate here. With the Moon, it's like you are not aware of all the things that they felt, and they are not aware of the way that you felt. So it's like there's a lack of clarity here. There is not a complete understanding of where the other person is coming from. I feel like this is someone who's very important to you, someone that you would have never wanted to hurt. And this is someone that obviously wants you to succeed, so it's kind of confusing to them because they really like you, they appreciate you, they want to see you happy. But they feel like you succeeding is sort of like indicative that they don't have what it takes to succeed, or that they are, I don't know, less than, or something like that. Moving on to the 5th person. Alright, so we're talking about someone that maybe you have connections with from the past. Childhood, teenage years, or early adulthood, stuff like that. This could be someone who you consider a soulmate in one way or another. It doesn't have to be romantic. But this is someone who gets you, someone you get. This is someone who maybe has been a friend for a long time. Or someone who has, established a good bond with you over the years. This person feels like they came into your life and they had a lot of mental limitations that they were not aware of. And they felt, Pisces, or they feel, that you showed them how productive hard work can be. And it's like through the hard work that you have put into your own life, Pisces, your own projects, you sort of like defied what they thought was possible. And with this sort of truth, you cut all of the illusions that they had. So maybe this is something like a sister, a brother, or something. And they thought, you can only do this kind of job to make money in the world. And then you came along and put a lot of hard work into something very different. And you made it, and with the sword, you kind of like proved them wrong. And that leads them to this very inspired space of saying, wow, like, I really thought I was right. I really thought that those things were impossible until Pisces came along and showed me otherwise. So it's like a surface, it's like a good thing that you did, that shattered their limited thinking. They appreciate it. And they continue to see you with that light. They continue to see you and say, wow, you know, like, Pisces is doing this. Why did I ever think that was impossible? Like, why do I right now think that is impossible? Why do I actually think that they're going to fail if they had succeeded in the past? So they see you, and through the mirror of your actions, they evaluate themselves. And it seems to be very good for them. And last, the sixth person. These are all people who are just aware of your energy right now, who are thinking about you. As far as stalkers, I'm only getting this third person, this woman, as a stalker. Like, I feel like this is someone who is, as I mentioned, very karmic, who has tried to stop you in the past, has not been able to, and they continue to see your progress and fume. They're like fuming in rage. That's the only one who I feel like bad vibes here. All the others I feel like are just sort of like connections that you have, people around you who you can just kind of like, through this reading, get a little bit of a sense of what they're thinking and feeling about you, right? Then we've got this sixth person. Okay. This person, I'm getting, it's an older person. Could be a family member, could be someone you barely know, could be like someone's parents or something. And they have this very interesting contemplation of you. They see you as someone who's very intuitive, very powerful, very connected to spirit. You are someone who knows your stuff. That's how they see you. You know your stuff. In other cases, if this is not like an older person, I mean, it could be an older person, but it's just like I'm getting also the other possibility that this is someone who sees you as their other half. And they wonder, like, is Pisces brilliant? Or is Pisces nuts? You know, and that's something that gets said a lot about genius, you know. It's a very thin line between being crazy and being brilliant and genius. And I feel like, honestly, I feel like the really genius or brilliant people have to be a little crazy to get there. You know what I mean? Like, the mind has to be a little bit more open than normal, you know, so you can see things that others don't, so you can think about things that others just can't, right? That's the sweet spot. That's where you get all the good stuff that is not available to everybody, I think. And they wonder about this. They're like, they see you and they're like, Pisces can be doing really good or like really bad. Like, I don't know how to interpret what they're doing. Like, they see you achieve a goal and they're like, did Pisces make this amount of money doing what they love? Or is Pisces in trouble and they're making a lot of money because they're like on drugs or something, like selling drugs or something? It's like weird. It's like they don't know if they should take what they see as truth or if they should dig deeper. They're conflicted about you. Like, they see you succeeding. They see you very stable, grounded, you know. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But they don't know if it's like a good thing or a bad thing. In some cases, you know, this could be like a parent or someone in your family. And they could be sort of like, oh, I love that Pisces is doing great because this benefits me or something. But at the same time, like, I don't like that Pisces is doing better than me because I'm supposed to be the successful one. That could also kind of be the case. I'm not getting the message from this particular person all that clear, so it could be a mix of different things. So yes, Pisces, these are the messages that are coming through. I would say heads up with this person, the woman here. Wouldn't be a bad idea to protect your energy a little bit, just in case. As far as the other people, they're kind of like emotional journeys going on here. But I think that they're good. I think that even if there's challenges and obstacles and difficult emotions at times for you or for them, you know, it's still healthy. It's still a good thing that is going on. So it's like like a flow. With this person here, that's not the case. This person wants to see you fail. And you're really not giving them anything to work with, Pisces. And you're going to be doing better and better and better. So, you know, just protect your energy. If you don't know how, I have a course under this video in the description box you can get if you have like no idea on how to protect your energy. It goes from like super beginner to like super like intense psychic attack experiences. So beginner or advanced, I think you're gonna get a lot of it from it. But I don't feel like it's that strong. Like their energy is not that strong right now. Like, you know, it's not something that could destabilize you completely if you don't protect yourself against. It's just someone there that, I don't know, man, they have a hard time in regards to you. I don't know. You know, people are weird like that sometimes. And sometimes we have a hard time towards other people too. You know, like, whatever, it's fine. Anyway, Pisces, this is what I have for you in this reading. I'm going to be later on doing a money reading and what your person thinks and feels about your reading. Those are the ones that I have in mind for today. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all of your donations. I really appreciate them. I have an issue with PayPal that when I get donations and if they're in a different currency, I sort of have to like accept them. They don't just come in automatically. I have to like go through a process of like actually accepting them. And sometimes I don't see them and they get returned. And I think that happened recently with one of you guys. And I want to say that I'm so sorry. I don't know. I didn't get to it quick enough and it just got sent back. And I don't want any of you ever to think that I'm returning your donations because that's not the case. I appreciate them so much. So if that's what happened, if you're watching this video, hopefully that's what happened, okay? Anyway, my fishies, all the relevant information as always is going to be left under this video in the description box. I love you so much. I hope that you are subscribed to the channel. I invite you to the ASMR Fix YouTube channel that I'm doing. I think you're going to love it. It's really weird. And the Manifestology YouTube channel, which I know you're going to love because it's way more aligned with tarot, in which I'm going to be sharing free tools for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to be posting guided meditations. I'm going to be posting binaural beats, nature sounds. I'm going to be posting intention settings, you know, all sorts of tools for free, okay, that will help you grow into your highest potential. So you can check that out. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, my loves.